So we're going to make slide on the page paper clips, jumbo paper clips. Obviously you can do them any size you like, you don't have to do them jumbo, because a few people had said about these ones. These are I'm going to use as dangles, so to actually use them on book pages or use them as a bookmark as well, or on your journals, then stay tuned and I'll show you. I think I only show you making me making that one, so stay tuned. Right, so use whatever size you want. I'm using the big jumbo ones like I used the other day, right? And again, I'm going to use some cardstock, which obviously I'm going to make that a little bit smaller than the actual paper clip, so we'll just do about here and we will trim that. So I'm using some cardstock to start with, because these paper clips are really they're really thick. All right, so if you're using like digitals or maybe a thinner scrapbooking paper, it might just be too thin and you'll see all the kind of lumps and bumps, when this one is kind of got some, like, I don't know what you'd call that, like waviness to it. Okay, so we want that to go onto a page, right? So like so. So what I'm going to do is just put that up behind there like that, and keep that, try and keep the paper clip as straight as possible. Now you can colour your cardstock, but I'm going to cover it anyway, so I'm not really that fussed. And all I'm going to do here is fold that over, and I don't want it to go right to the edge, so I'm just going to mark about here and get my scissors and just cut that like so. And that, we are going to cover it, so I'm not really worried about how straight that is, although it is annoying me slightly. You can take this back out and trim it in a paper trimmer. Okay, so what we're going to do now is glue. Okay, remember we've still got that piece at the back that's going to be able to clip on whatever way you want to clip it on. So I'm going to put some glue here and just put that in, and I'm going to use my other glue because that's not coming out of there. I've cleaned it and it's still not coming out. You could use a glue gun at this point. So there we go. Just going to hold that for a few seconds to try and get it to stick, because obviously the card is quite thick as well. And okay, right, then I'm going to use, I've got lots of scrap pieces here, just trying to find something. So that's a little bit bigger than what I want, but I will just trim that down a little bit. I am going to just kind of, could have inked all that up first, Yvonne, but never mind. Should have inked it up first. Right. Right, we're going to ink around that as well. There's loads of different ways you can alter a paper clip. Oh, many years ago, right, again, we are going to have to put that up in through there till it's kind of level. I'm going to just straighten it up a little bit, as much as I can. And then this one, I mean, I could slip that under there, but I'm not gonna. Let's see if we can cut that straight. Don't hold your breath. Oh, it's not bad actually. Right. We're going to take that round, and of course we're going to glue it. There. You can put it all over that. Now you maybe at this point you can think, oh yeah, I can do it a different way. That's absolutely fine. You do you. Right. Right, so this is gonna, I can, at this point, if I'm putting anything directional, whether I want it to go on a page like, actually I've got a little journal, a little, so I can put it on like so, alright, so then I can think, okay, I can decorate things like how I done that one. Can have things going that way, or if I'm going to put things on, say that way, I could think, okay, so I could maybe like have a butterfly here or a word or something, so I would be mindful about how I do that. And again, you can put it on this way, so just be mindful on how you want to use them. And like I said, you can do smaller ones, you don't have to do them this size, right? So and of course this will bulk out, because these are huge, kind of will bulk out on your page a little bit. Can't even get that off. These are quite rigid, that's why I was using them as dangles. Right, so we will put a little bit of music paper on here, and we'll ink that up. Right, I keep moving that down. Take it, the glue is not dried in there. There we go. Right, and we will put the glue on here. Excuse my fingers, I have literally for the last 2 days, hands have been in coffee paper and loads of inks and ugh. Right, so we'll go that way. Okay, I'm gonna do this, glue that little butterfly onto some cardstock, because it was only printed on about 100 GSM, I think. And so if you want to make them the way I made them the other day and you haven't watched that video, then it's 2 or 3 videos back. There we go. And fabric, someone had also asked me, I haven't got around to doing all my answering yet. That doesn't want to, I'm going to split that there. I could have a little bit of that there as well. Maybe cut that bit off. Yeah, it wasn't actually a cheesecloth I used. It's similar to a cheesecloth, but it comes in, like, it was really wide. I've got loads of it. It's really wide, and that's it. You can't rip it really easily. Excuse me. Yeah, you can't rip it easily, so you kind of, well, I had to just cut it. I was gifted this. I was gifted like, oh, many years ago. So I don't know where you can get it. I think it was got from one of them like scrap stores. And I wouldn't know. I would, if you're in the US, you can just get cheesecloth or muslin and coffee dye it, or any colour you want. You can colour it any colour you want. Right, just making sure. Can you hear my cat snoring? She's funny. Right. Might actually want that. These are just little stamped pieces, and I don't know what their stamp is called. I don't think it's got a name. Right, let's see. Just thinking whether I'm going to put that on as well. I'm just going to do a few layers. So if you'd, obviously you don't have to use the jumbo ones to, you know, to make them slide on, just use anyone. A little bit of glue on here. And I'm just thinking whether that would look good, just sticking up. It does, I like it. So it's going on. Just a little angle there. And some, this is my little odds and ends thing. It's like, you know, there's little bits of all sorts lying around, like a pencil sharpener. Oh, that was stuck in there. Right. Whoops. And we will use, I think 3 might be too big for that, but no, it won't be. Maybe a little bit, but it's on now. Right, then I'm going to get this broken necklace out. Another piece just fell in there. So if this was going to go on page, right, like so, like that, could have a little dangle coming off of here. So I'm just gonna take a few pieces off of this broken, set that up there just now, off this broken necklace. Just looking for an easy part. Oh, there's that as well. We'll use this. Okay. So trying to see what is really tiny, and I'm blind. Oh, right. Obviously you can make your own beads up, and then I am going to get my bulb pins. That's them. Yep. And I just want one. I've got these in various colours. Right, I did see, there we go, I've got these little hearts from the other day as well. And we're just going to punch a little hole in there. Just about here. Perfecto. I don't have eyelets that small. So I'll just open that up, and I'm going to put, oh, you know what, I might actually put something else on there. Hang on. Because again, right, we've got that there. Right. Okay. And I'm going to do another, not today though, but I'm going to do another video on paper clips. Whoopsie. I'm just going to take that to about there, because I'm going to back that again on something sturdy. Bit of cardstock. I'm sure I had a bit. Here we go. Yeah, I've got some more, well, not ideas, but just other ways of playing around with paper clips. So I'll come back. Oh, we don't want to put that on yet. Just want to kind of. That looks dirty, doesn't it? But it's actually what colour is that? Gathered twigs, I think it is. Or ground espresso, can't remember. Ground espresso. Right, so it's a bit big actually. A bit wide. So we'll take it in a little bit more. Right. Right. Did I put that back in there? I did. Right, we'll just ink the back of that up. Just like so. So again, these are just quick and easy little things to do. Great thing, mass make, scrap busting, whatever you want to call it. Or, you know, when you've lost your mojo, these are good things to kind of sit and do. That was still wet, so it hasn't thingied properly. But right, so we will go back to this, put that on there, then the little heart, and then the little dangle, and we can just put that little dangle on there like so. And yeah, it's running away. You know, it's like, it's not going to work. Hang on, I have to take it off. Oh, dearie dum-dums. Right, let's think about this. Is it that way? No. Oh, I don't know. I just done it that way, didn't I? I thought that would be it, but it's not. Well, it should be, really. Hang on. Well, I'm just going to hanging off the page, just like that. You can push it in a little bit more if you wanted to. So yeah, that's how you make one and slide it on. And like I said, you don't have to use them size. You can use them a little bit smaller, like, you know, like a normal sized one, like a little diddy one, like that. And then you wouldn't need to like put all that cardstock around, but it's because that was really thick. You can see, like, look at the thickness difference on that. So yeah, that's how to do them ones. So if you enjoyed this video, you can give me a thumbs up. If you have any other questions, just ask, and I'll speak to you all soon. Bye for now.